Hi friends, I'm Vixen and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be unboxing two Monster High Skullector dolls and I am really excited to finally get them on the shelf. First I have the Barbie and Frankie collab and then the Skelita Dia de los Muertos doll. So join me and we are going to get these beauties out of their boxes. Frankie has been here at my apartment for the longest, so I will unbox her first. But look at how gorgeous the art on this box is. It's got this beautiful shine and I absolutely love the Frankie by Mattel tag on her arm. And on the back, this is gorgeous. She has her hair down, it's showing off the sunglasses. The full scale art is wonderful and I love the Barbie tag on the side as well. Here she is in the second outfit as well. And it's really cool to finally have a Monster High doll that has two distinct outfits for a collector series. And here is the grand reveal. I haven't actually seen this doll in her box because I've tried to not spoil it for myself. But wow, the art on the inside is just fabulous and she looks amazing. There's the tag in person. I'm shocked that it looks this good. And I'm gonna take off the plastic cover so it's not glaring so bad in the camera, but she is fabulous. It is giving all of the Barbie glamour I was hoping it was. And all over the box, we have this artwork representing the different outfits and styles of Frankie. It's just a really cool collaboration Mattel decided to do. And she even has that little beach towel in her hands and those gorgeous shoes that I'm really excited to take a closer look at. But overall, the impression, she is fantastic, and I'm gonna start snipping her out of the box. For a bit of a history deep dive on Barbie and why this doll came to be, in 1959, Mattel released the very first Barbie, and she was in this beautiful striped swimsuit. And that's why we have Frankie here in this Barbie-inspired swimwear. The original Barbie also came with sunglasses in the tall black stiletto heels. And first of all, look at this beautiful dress. I'll definitely go into more detail about all of the stitch work and things included with the dress. But anyways, Mattel wanted to celebrate Barbie's success and anniversary as well as the success of Monster High and decided to create this doll, which is a combination of that original Barbie and Monster High's main character, I would say, Miss Frankie Stein. And so they took a lot of inspiration from the old Barbie pinup style artwork, as you can see on the box, and turned her into this collaboration that really brought a lot of collectors together. And now I'm trying to get these sunglasses out of here and they are a bit of a pain. Oh, come on. There we go. Here are those sunglasses. Really pretty. Stylized definitely for Frankie, but still keeping that Barbie framework. And I believe the last thing is I gotta pop her head out, which I always hate to do, but I'm gonna cut out the little beach towel for her, which is really sweet. I didn't expect them to include this with her, but I think it's a nice little touch, especially if you display her holding the towel or laying on it. But it's just this simple black see-through fabric with a silver trim on the outside. But now I'm gonna pop her head out of the box. I know several people would be so mad at me for just yanking her out instead of cutting her out. But here she is, a first look at her beautiful face. She has this exaggerated blue eye makeup and full body. It's just stunning. The heels have those silver skulls on the back and her toes are painted, which is a really sweet detail. Here's her genuine Frankie tag, which is reflective, and again, painted nails, which is a really cool detail that they don't do much on Monster High dolls typically. Her swimsuit has this more lightning design to fit more with Frankie's vibe, and she has these hoop earrings with the skullets, and I love that they chromed out her Frankenstein detailing instead of leaving it to be the matte kind of silver it normally is. And she still has some zip ties in the back of her head, so I'm gonna cut those out. And now she's officially freed from the box. Here is her face up close. She's got the dual colored eyes and that shimmer right under her eyebrow, but she does seem to have this little mark above her lip. I'm not sure what that is, but I'm sure I can get rid of it. Her hair right out of the box is really long. It actually comes almost down to her knee. Has this volume and it's that striped black and white I adore. And she even has those curled fold over bangs, which are excellent outside of the box. Overall, I am so impressed with the quality of her. On the back of the box, she also has her stand, which I didn't show in the last clip, so I did want to show it off. Oops. Luckily, I didn't actually rip the inside of the box there. But I'm pretty sure this is just a basic black Monster High stand, so one that would come with the ordinary dolls. Yep, so just a basic black stand. I'm trying to see if the base has any design on it, and sorry, camera is a little funky right here because it's kind of dark, but it's the exact same color as a normal stand. I kind of wish it would be a bit more stylized since this is a collector doll and it's $70 normally. And then on the back, this is her official, oh my gosh, what is this called again? A certificate of authenticity. And here it is. It's this matte black, really pretty. I tend to keep these in a box, but mine is a little bit scraped up even though brand new in the box, but glad to keep it. Here is Miss Frankie fully out of the box, and I have her on display on her stand. I am so happy with how she's turned out. I especially love the length of her hair. I think Frankie's hair tends to be about like maybe below shoulder length, and I think that the volume really gives it that effect it needs. Here's another up close of her face. The bright red lip looks amazing with her eye color, and the bathing suit also has this glittery sheen on the black parts. And here are those gorgeous shoes again, where they have the metal detailing on the straps. But she looks amazing. I am so glad to add her to my collection, and I think Mattel did a great job of capturing Barbie's essence, but keeping the avant-garde aesthetic of Monster High. And that tag is just to die for. So I'm gonna put her in her other outfit and come right back. Here is Frankie in her second outfit. This is the Solo in the Spotlight Barbie outfit, but there are definitely some modifications made to make it fit the Monster High aesthetic. But overall, it is so well done, and I love the look on Frankie. Getting a little more up close, we have the bleeding rose, which is wonderful. There's multiple layers to the bottom of the dress, and it also has this slight sparkle that gives it that elegance. She comes with fishnet gloves and also this silver haphazard stitching on the top, which really fits in with Frankie's design. And then this lightning bolt necklace. I really enjoy this outfit. I think it is well made and takes great inspiration from Barbie. But I personally like the bathing suit outfit more, so I will likely display her in that outfit instead. And also for her sunglasses, I'm gonna try to sit those on there and balance them. Yay, it seemed to work. But I would definitely put the Frankie tag back on her. You can actually take her hands off and put it back on. So I will likely change her back to display her, but for now, I love this outfit. Now I am going to start unboxing Skelita. I wanted this doll so badly right when it came out, but I waited to purchase it until I had more coupons and other things because it was Christmas and I was already broke. But the box design is beautiful. It goes into detail about Skelita's design and also the holiday of Dia de los Muertos. And her art is wonderful. I think they did an amazing job with this doll. It is detailed from head to toe. I especially love her face paint. It is just absolutely fantastic. To get a better look at her up close, I'm going to slide her out of this box just for a first glimpse at her. Luckily, you can just slide her out on the backing if you really still want to display her like this. And she is even more stunning from outside the plastic. Her face is beautiful. Every inch of this doll is detailed and colorful and vibrant, and the patterning on the bottom half of the dress is just wonderful. And we even have a little gold skelette detail on this panel of fabric. Overall, I mean, it is just a stunning admirational look at Dia de los Muertos in that culture. And I think they did an amazing job separating this design from the previous years of her. I absolutely love the Dia de los Muertos dolls that Mattel puts out. In the background, I may show her off at some point, have the 2025 Dia de los Muertos Barbie that I got from my boyfriend's family as a Christmas gift, which was amazing. And I just think that these dolls have so much color and detail and life in them, and they take such amazing inspiration from Mexico and these beautiful, vibrant celebrations of life and death. And she is the first Dia de los Muertos Monster High doll that I have, and I hope that they go more into detail with them as the years go on. I believe there's maybe 3 so far that they've made all the way back since 2023 or 2024, I can't remember. But the Dia de los Muertos Barbies have been going on for maybe 5 or 6 years now, and the 2022 one is exceptionally rare. I want her so bad, but likely I will never have her, and that's okay. But she is in here so tight. I have so many of these ties to cut open. I'm especially worried about her head. I keep almost cutting her earring because I'm not coordinated whatsoever. But there are so many rubber bands holding down her head and also this headdress, so I'm trying to be as careful as I can. But again, I'm just gonna pop her head right out because I don't want to risk cutting her hair. Sorry for shaking the camera. But here she is out of the box. Super excited to get a first look at her. And I cannot get over this doll. The amount of detail is just spectacular. Her headdress has these rainbow flowers, candles, and a skelette. She has a marigold headpiece over her hair. Her earrings have this circular lizard design, and also these orange beads that connect to the back of her head. And this thing is zip tied so far into her scalp, it's never coming off. But her face up is probably one of the most beautiful that I've seen from Mattel so far. This necklace, also very colorful and detailed. The patterning on her dress is spectacular. There is so much shine and color and detail all over this, and I love this lace sort of trim on the dress. And here are her shoes, which do get hidden by the dress most of the time, but they are this gold sort of wraparound heel, and again that sort of teal lizard shaped design on the back for the object heel. She does have this plastic thing underneath to keep the volume in her dress, which I may keep just so I can have her be at her fullest. Skelita also comes with a stand, but it is much more detailed than Frankie's. It has this skull and floral design all around the sides of it. And this one is a saddle stand, which I unfortunately don't like these, but I get it, her dress is huge, and here is her certificate of authenticity. Very similar to Frankie's, but I'm pretty sure this was bent a little bit since the box it came in was a little also bent, but that's okay since I normally don't display these. Here Skelita is fully displayed on her stand, and she is such a magnificent doll. The amount of volume and presence she has is amazing, and she is such an interesting and different addition to my collection, and I'm really excited to have something like this. But to bring her up close again in some brighter outdoor light, her face up is just amazing. The amount of color, the designs, it's just wonderful. And she, in the back, her hair also has these teal stripes and one orange stripe to pay homage to her original doll with the orange stripes through her hair. But she's just fantastic. I am blown away by the detail in the dress. Even though it is printed on, it would be such an endeavor to embroider those things. And then she also has this gold harness as well, which popped up when I put her on the stand, but overall, this is such an amazing doll from this year. Here are both of my Monster High Skullector dolls fresh out of their boxes, and I am so happy with both of them. They are unique and beautiful in their own right, and I think that these are some of the best dolls Mattel put out in 2025. Plus, I got them for way less than they were sold for on Mattel Creations because I waited for sales and things like that. But overall, I'm so happy with them, and I will definitely put Frankie back in her swimsuit to display her on the shelf. But this was such an amazing experience, and I'm really glad I get to share doll collecting with people. So thank you for tuning in. I hope to see you next time.